From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Miami Marlins. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Caleb Smith gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Into the box now, Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. No balls and a strike to count. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but it comes on the heels of a 5-game losing streak prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes now. Temperature at first pitch. There it is, 79 degrees as we get. Inside with the slider, 2-2. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw by Castro takes care of him for the first down. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
That I can't wait to see what Travis Shaw has in store. He hit over 40 home runs last season. When you start getting into that 40, 50 home run, those categories, that's special power. That's raw power. He's one of those rare commodities of baseball, so it'll be fun to watch him in this one.
Digging in, Christian Yelich, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
1 out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman number 7, Eric Thames.
Stepping into the box, Eric Thames. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Wade Miley, a right-hander out of Louisiana, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Into the box, Matt Duffy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
And that's the first out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit to short. Murphy is there. He's turned away here for out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding into the box, Justin Bour. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. First pitch of the at-bat. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Miley's ready. Here it is on 0-1. And that one just missed outside. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1 and 2 now.
2 strikes to count.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. We are still scoreless. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 12.
Leading out for the
hits
Brewers,
for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
Number 12.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Hunter Pence. A 5-tool talent. Yeah, that's right. 5-tool talent. It's an acquired taste the way he goes about getting it done. But bottom line is, Hunter Pence is one of the better players in our game.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He comes in right on the heels of driving in 5 runs in yesterday's ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 6, shortstop, Tom Murphy.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Gone in order of the Brewers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding in, Starlin Castro, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't fall for the same location over and over and over.
And he'll step on first himself.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And patrolling center field today, Lorenzo Cain. One of the better defensive outfielders in the game. The ability to cover a lot of ground and hit anywhere in the order from the top to right in the middle where all the damage is done.
Stepping up now, Scott Van Slyke. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Well, that ball right there was right up the drive one out of the ballpark. When you connect on a high pitch like that, the backspin carried that one right out of here.
Batting fifth, the shortstop,
Didi Gregorius. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and the strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw into second. And he'll get in there safely.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss. Gregorius leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Towards second. And this is taken for the out.
Batting 8th, center fielder, Monty Harrison.
At the plate, Monty Harrison. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Miley sets. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's down.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Popped him up. Shaw shading to his right. And the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Digging in now, Manny Pena. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground toward the left. To his left, Duffy. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8, second baseman, Orlando Arcia.
Standing in, Orlando Arcia. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. Was foul for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Takes this the other way to right. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning to this season.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Harrison is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Arcia, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit in the air to right field. Pence has a read on it, and that retires the side. Brewers strand 1. They still trail 1-0. So digging in now,
Leading off for the
Smith.
Marlins.
He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Smith.
Ready. Here's the first offering. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider. The 1-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder, and that's the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 7, Matt Duffy.
Ready for another chance? Matt Duffy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
And that misses ball 1. And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He swings and grounds it to short. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Marlins, but they're up 1-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
First baseman, number 7, Eric Thames.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eric Thames comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Now a snap move over to first. And the runner back. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Thames, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 7th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box now, number 12. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Hit back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. On to first, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
In now, Travis Shaw. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And they'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves one. They're down 1-0. Standing in, Justin Bohr. He's
Leading off the
0-1
fourth
thus far.
First baseman, Justin Bohr.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Looking at his career totals, Bohr comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Two balls and a strike to Bohr. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shed. Garcia fields it cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both of these guys have shown a decent fastball. Each has touched 93 so far on the gun. Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Line hard toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Around first, he's digging for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Here's Scott Van Slyke, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Castro takes his lead at third with 1 away. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as the Marlins have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, with one out and a runner on third, he just wanted to lift one to the outfield to move across the run. But he does a heck of a lot more than that by lifting it right over the fence.
Didi Gregorius. As he can look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0 home. Soft liner to the left side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good.
He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, just keeping him close. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Looking up is Yelich. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 3rd home run for him on the year. And the Marlins have opened this up now. It's 5-0.
Well, that's the 2nd home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. And the other guys are trying to throw twigs in the spokes to stop it.
Center fielder, number 3, Monty Harrison.
Into the box, Monty Harrison. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
Four runs here in this half inning. And he got him.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Digging in, Caleb Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Another good inning here for the Marlins. Who says fans don't love their baseball in Miami? We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Stepping into the box, Tom Murphy looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning. We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well. And one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. This is line to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
That's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
At the plate, Manny Pena. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Chasing accurate is Van Slyke.
He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Orlando Arcia.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. A base hit in his first trip. From the stretch. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Wade Miley.
Keon Broxton will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Miley. Number 23, Keon Broxton.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers, 9 driven in. 0-1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Murphy leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Corey Knebel, 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
46, Corey Knebel.
Ready for another shot now, Matt
Marlins.
Duffy.
Third baseman, Matt Duffy.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Inside.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Just missed with a breaking ball.
2-1.
Two balls and two strikes to Duffy.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard, but his off speed is in the high 80s.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for. Up next from Miami, Hunter Pence. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Skied into very shallow right. Number 12 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin Bohr.
Digging in once again, Justin Bohr. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. But they hold a 5-0 lead. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Center fielder number 6. Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Tapped out in front of home. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The left fielder number 22.
And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. In is Christian Yelich. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Castro. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
First baseman number 7, Eric Thames.
Into the box now, Eric Thames. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Thames behind 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
This is drilled, but right into the shift. Castro has it. They'll whip this one first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Starlin Castro. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Thames in foul ground. He's got it one away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Scott Van Slyke will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a field thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Miami down in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 12. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Now batting.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. And there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
First pitch on its way.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. He'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The 0-2 delivery. Line hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
The catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
In now, Manny Pena. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leads one. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. JT Realmuto. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
You don't see it this day. Too many relievers going multiple innings. But guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Nope. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Now here's the pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. You better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box now, Monty Harrison, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. Realmuto aboard here at first with nobody out. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Settling. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here. To second for one, but wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
In now, Matt Duffy. Out in front of it, strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. High pop-up. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Marlins leave one, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hence has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Ryan Braun will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Rounded to the right. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2.
Up next for the
8th inning here from South Florida as you get a look at the line score to this point. The hometown Marlins leading this one as they look to send this crowd home happy. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out hit will bring Christian Yelich in this inning.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in to in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
In is Christian Yelich.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
He'll send it on to Castro a second, and the inning is over. Hunter Pence will start things out when we come back. It's the Marlins 5 and the Brewers nothing. Henderson Alvarez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
59, Henderson Alvarez.
And there is Hunter Pence. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Where this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going,
Now
oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
So stepping in, Justin Bour, career against Alvarez. He's a .333 hitter. Fastball in there for a called strike.
The count.
Bases are empty, one man out. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Alvarez benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
Now another 0-2. Popped him up. Pena is there. He's got it, and there are two down now.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. Alvarez has his sign. First pitch on the way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Fouled away. Gets a small piece near the plate, but that one rolls foul. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. The 1-2. Line to the right side. And Castro's got himself a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
And right.
Here's Scott Van Slyke. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on a dead run. And that ends the inning. One left for Miami as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Always a party in Miami Beach, not too far from us here at Marlins Park, set to begin the 9th inning in this one. Striding in to start the 9th, Eric Thames, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat. Right side, hit hard. Castro's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Digging in now for the Brewers, number 12. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
1 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Harrison has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. So 1-1. Liner toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Boy, this has been really frustrating. They're piling up the base hits, but they can't seem to get that one big knock to drive some runs in.
Yeah, and this can get frustrating for a team. Doesn't matter what your batting average is. The bottom line is W's and L's, and they got to find a way to get some runs.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hard hit ball to second. Starlin dives. What a stop. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Fish took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Caleb Smith takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Wade Miley was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.